One more, please. Oh my god, one more, please, please, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, guys. I do not want to go on a huge tangent rant, but you know how everybody's been going on this game. This is going to be exclusively to, I guess, how the game feels as a whole versus past Call of Duty games. And I'm going to tell you right off the rip right now, TTK time is incredibly fast. I think it's probably one of the fastest I've ever been in a Call of Duty game. Oh, that does suck. This Call of Duty game is probably one of the clunkiest CODs I've ever played in my life, I think. So, like, the aspect of the game, like, left and right, it feels really weird. And, like, I played a couple of matches already, so I'm, like, finally used to, like, the movement on that aspect. But I feel like this game feels super clunky. It's not really smooth, like 2019, for instance. 2019... the movement didn't feel like sluggish. That's the best way I can describe this, is clunky and sluggish. When you have a weapon, it feels like you're carrying like 500 pounds in front of you. You can't cancel reload, which sucks. You have to go through the whole entire animation of it. So say if I switch another weapon and I switch back to it, nope, not gonna work. I have to literally finish the whole animation. If I am going to slide, it's you have to finish the whole entire thing. Now you can slide cancel, but you have to do like this weird glitch. It wasn't in the game, so macroing it's probably your best option as a PC player. But besides that, it's not really. I don't know. I was told macroing is the way to go, but if you do it, like, it's not gonna feel right, like in a 2019 game, for instance. The whole ledge, like, say for instance, I'm gonna hold on to this ledge. It mantled over it. That's crazy. Okay, so the whole new aspect they have put in this game, where you can hold on to a ledge, is probably one of the most useless perks I've ever seen in Call of Duty. Okay, so right here, if I hold, yes. Fuck, man, I'm just trying to show you all this. Alright, so when you get that mantle object, like button, you can click A once. Actually, one of them let me. Yeah, so that right there. So when you do that, you click it once, and it does that. You have to click twice. You have to click A twice for you to mantle over something. So it's like, it will get you killed. Like, say for instance, you just want to mantle over top of something. You can't just be like, oh yeah, let me mantle over this. You have to actually hold on to it first and then mantle, which is counterintuitive in my opinion. The map design for this game, I think, is actually extremely good. Out of the past Call of Duty games that we've had, I guess I want to say Infinity Ward-wise. Like 2019, I think the maps were horrible. I hated the game actually. Minimap, that's a big issue I think as well. I think the minimap needs to return back to normal. I feel like we're in this cycle of freaking, oh hey, your footsteps are loud. Also, your enemy footsteps are too loud. So basically, if I'm gonna walk, I see walking so much in this game now. If you walk, then you're fine. Because like what people do is they don't run anywhere, they just walk. They walk and sound more. And like the audio is really messed up. Like if you're outside of a building, they can hear you from outside of the building super loud, or like inside of a building. And like dead silence doesn't work half the time either, so it's like really weird. And dead silence is a perk. It's not a perk, it's a field upgrade again. It needs to be a perk, not a field upgrade. I don't understand that either. That makes no sense to me. If you play Domination 2, by the way, in this beta, I really refer you not to play Domination. Here's why I'm saying this, is because the spawns are completely jacked. You'll spawn on top of somebody all the time. The spawns don't make any sense. It's not like traditional spawns. And if you're playing TDM, I think TDM is the best one of all. Like the spawns actually make sense in TDM versus this. And it's not the best in TDM, but it's way better than Domination. I actually hated Domination. And if you're playing on farm, by the way, enjoy the first minute of lagging. The map doesn't load. I don't know why. For some reason, when you play this map, the first minute just doesn't fucking work. It just lags. Back to like the mini map issue, like it needs to be back to old school. Like Activision, like not Activision, Infinity Ward knows like that they've gotten a huge backlash about it, and they just won't fix it. Like basically, they were like, oh, we acknowledge the fact that y'all want like it to return to normal, but we as a developer want the game to be, you hear a shot, then you go and find out where that shot came from. And it doesn't make sense because it's like kind of what a mini-map is for. Like, this isn't realistic real life where I can hear a gunshot that way. I don't know. I think their explanations of it's counterintuitive because, like, if I'm using a radar, I can use a suppressor. I can use a suppressor and hide my bullet location with a suppressor. So the fact that like you're just like, oh, by the way, we want you to do this instead of using a suppressor on your weapon so it doesn't show on the minimap. It's kind of counterintuitive. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. They basically just said, oh, hey, we want to hear you guys' feedback, but if we don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. I mean, that's literally what just happened. Now, I will say, if any of you people don't like the color palette that Infinity Ward usually uses in Call of Duty game, don't worry about it in this game. You have a great color palette. It's very vibrant, bright. It's way, way better than the previous Call of Duty, actually Infinity Ward games, period. It's super bright. You'll be able to, like, colorful. You'll be able to distinguish a lot of things now. I think that's one of the biggest pros out of everything in this game. I don't know if I'm talking about TTK time or not, but TTK time is super fast. It's like you have no time to like not die. You have no time to like try to like juke on somebody like that. Like you're gonna die instantly. So good luck. I feel like I'm just ranting, guys. I didn't want to like make this video as a rant kind of video, but like from an old school COD player, like you've had so many Call of Duties, so like try and experiment with things. And don't get me wrong, they did experiment with a lot of things in the old Call of Duty games, but you kind of like should know by now that like, hey, this isn't gonna work and this is gonna work. And I don't understand why they haven't just been like, oh, we've made 10 Call of Duties, let's pick everything out of these 10 Call of Duties that's amazing, everybody loves, and let us use that for a basis to make a next Call of Duty game. I'm just saying, if you want money, it's a pretty good idea. It just doesn't make sense to me. Wow, audio's messed up too, I guess. That's crazy. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed today. We will hopefully talk about the whole progression system in this beta with weapons, class, more on the side of perks and stuff like that. But this, I just want to kind of go over the things about like how the game feels as a whole. If there's something I missed, you guys think I missed, please state that in the comment section and I'll probably go to the next video. Appreciate y'all really stopping by and watching the video. Give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, turn the notifications on, and the bell on the top right corner of the screen. Have a wonderful day, guys. And enjoy the beta. Hopefully, please enjoy the beta.